YouTube? Welcome back to Kupo Gamer. I'm Marco, and today there's a lot to talk about. So, welcome back, fam, to another episode of Kupo. Yeah, so if you see it, this is Sasha. Hey, we're watching a dog right now. So she pops in here and there. Yeah, it's Sasha. Yeah, she's pretty great. So today on Kupo, we wanted to talk about a couple different things that are happening in the Kingdom Hearts community. Specifically, we wanted to talk about 3 different topics that are pretty big that are happening in KH right now. Hey, I know, it's exciting. One of the really exciting things that's happened to Kingdom Hearts is a tradition among games. What I'm talking about is the introduction to the Ultimania. Now, if you're not familiar with what the KH Ultimania is, this is what it does. Every single Kingdom Hearts title has a KH Ultimania. What it is essentially like a book of just crazy detailed Kingdom Hearts plot things, concept art, interviews, you name it, the Ultimania probably has a section on it. So far, the only game that I really haven't seen have an Ultimania is KHUX, but that's yet to be determined because the game's still going on. The announcement of the KH3 Ultimania, though, has got a lot of people, including me, crazy hyped. The price tag roughly for the Ultimania so far is like $23 and some change in USD. Which honestly isn't that bad, and I'm sure in the future we're probably going to get a much more in-depth analysis once we get like a final mix, which they said that they're not going to have a final mix of KH3, but we'll see. The release date for this Ultimania is February 28th, 2019. That's, not really that far away. And it's even more exciting seeing Kingdom Hearts products coming out after the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, because we know there's going to be a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff coming out after 3, but it's just crazy to think that we're getting stuff now that's going to be released after we play Kingdom Hearts. It's like nuts. Right, Sasha? It's like crazy. Oh, I guess it's come back up. Okay. Oh, how you doing? You think Aqua should be naughty, don't you? Mm-hmm. So the Ultimania, it's crazy exciting. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. The next bit of hype that we wanted to talk about that is gracing the Kingdom Hearts community in the manga department is something revolving KHUX. What we're talking about is the story of You and the Keyblade, a KHUX manga. This manga has a team of KH illustrators and writers that have already been in the mix of the ongoing Kingdom Hearts manga series. Just keeps going. Now, as far as the creative team involved with the manga, there are 2 people in particular that we should be very familiar with. On the illustration side of things, we have Shiro Amano, who's been very involved with the manga so far, like from KH1's manga series to Chain of Memories. He's done a lot of work as far as the artistic direction of the KH mangas. His work is really cool, and as far as the series have gone, the art direction has been really cool. Now, the next name we should be familiar with as a community is Tamako Kanamaki. Tamako has been a very big part of the KH manga series. What he has done is he's been essentially one of the main writers behind the entirety of KH1, KH2, Chain of Memories, and translating the games into manga form. This is a really cool feat and something that has had a really cool end result. This manga is slated for release on January 25th, 2019, which is Kingdom Hearts 3's release date. Pretty sweet. Like, dang, Japan's got a really nice day lined up for them. Like, the 25th is looking like the real true holiday. At least for, us KH fans, it's gonna be a pretty great day. Now, from what we've seen and heard of this manga, there hasn't been too much out yet. What we've seen of the manga so far is this awesome cover that has Ephemera and Skull, as well as Cheerthy, looking really sharp. Daybreak Town with the Starlight Keyblade, looking really dope. As well as having this really awesome illustration, we have a brief little quote dash synopsis thing of how they're summarizing Daybreak Town and the story that they're gonna be telling. I'm super excited to see KHUX translated into a manga format. A gripe that a lot of people have had in the community about this game is that the narrative is not too straightforward and it's been told through a very chopped up process. KHUX has some really cool story elements in it, so putting it into a manga form that's gonna allow it to not be broken up in like 5 chapters chunks of, like 5 seconds of plot, I think it's gonna really help the overall storytelling of the narrative. And also, side note, it's gonna be really cool to see like the foretellers and Laurium and Brain. It's gonna be really cool seeing them in like manga form. So keep your eyes peeled for the KHUX manga coming at us like crazy soon. Now the final bit of KH news that I wanted to talk about today was the commercials that we've been getting from Japan in regards to Kingdom Hearts 3. Now these commercials, they've been short, but they've been like really cool. Right, Sasha? Yeah. Now there have been a couple 15-second spotlights that have been highlighting Kingdom Hearts 3. And these little commercials, they've been showing just like a couple seconds max of new content, but it's been like really awesome, like crazy cool content. From like Riku running in the realm of darkness away from Dark Aqua, who seems to be like on a hunt. Like, this girl is on a mission to just wreck people's souls. We also are getting to see a really cool extended glimpse into what's going on with the Luxor battle. Apparently, Sora is going to be side to side with Mickey in some facet of the battle. Which would be a really interesting confrontation if Sora has to team up with Mickey in that battle, so you're controlling Sora with Mickey as an ally against Luxor. It also makes me think, did like Mickey in this past trailer get sucked into the dimension after the battle? Because that could also mean, that could mean something serious. There are a lot of people out there right now who are very concerned that Square is showing way too much about the plot. Now, as we've said previously here on Kupo, we are not going to be discussing any spoilers, anything that Square Enix themselves has not given the thumbs up to. With that being said, we're going to be using the TV spots and the future trailers and the little screenshots and other snippets that are coming out through Square in further episodes of Kupo. Square has done in the past very similar hyping material releases to Kingdom Hearts 2, and if I recall, like Chain of Memories and other Kingdom Hearts titles. What they're showing of Kingdom Hearts 3 definitely is important, but everything we've been seeing so far is very out of context. Until we get our hands on the actual product and experience it for ourselves, everything that's coming out in the community is just speculation of how all of these actions and events are linked together. It is very fair though that people think that we are getting a lot of information, because we are getting a ton of information. Like every day, there's something new coming out of Square Enix's, realm of Twitter, or just thrown out on the internet, whether it's like YouTube or I don't know, just everywhere. We at Kupo though, we are trusting Square Enix's decisions in showing the content that they've decided to show. So all in all, there's a lot going on in the Kingdom Hearts community, and I'm just assuming since we're getting all of this information like left and right every single day before like launch happens, there's gonna be a lot more coming at us within probably the next like 30 minutes. So yeah, that's a wrap for today. Now's the time for the comment shout out of the day. Are you planning to buy yourself a copy of the KH3 Ultimania or the KHUX manga once they're released? Let us know in the comments below. If you like what you saw here today, feel free to like, subscribe, and flick that notification bell for all the things coming at you from Kupo. The links to our social media will be in the description below, so feel free to check us out on Twitter and Instagram, especially now to be a part of our Forge the Keyblade giveaway. If you'd like more information on this giveaway, definitely check us out on Twitter or Instagram for more information on, obtaining this community-built Keyblade that we've been working on. So, that's about all the time we got for today, fam. So, thanks for stopping by our cozy little nook of the internet. I'm Marco, this is the Kupo Key Gamer. It's been real, And we'll see you next time. Okay. Okay, we'll go outside. There you go. Let's go. She's gotta go pee. I don't know what to do. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Oh my god, okay, you got it. She's crazy.